Live from New Bedford, ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel blog show of authenticity, inspiration, and realness, also of good times, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now, here's your host of the show. He is Big Beefy E. He is Mr. Shenanigans and the elder statesman of the Rant and Rave podcast, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1204. Now, I have checked out a video from one of my friends of the network community, Mr. Garrison Newkirk, a.k.a. Mr. Garrison 86, a.k.a. NG2C Network, a.k.a. Mr. Gare Bear, who is the lead host of Bofus and the Sofas. You check out him, Romy 2184, Jerome Latimer, and the Putnam Brothers, Alex and Austin, every Monday afternoon at 5 on the Mr. Garrison 96 channel. And he kind of inspired me for this one. I figured I want to do this too. He recently posted a video about showing off his Nintendo Power magazines, and I would like to let you know, and I commented on his video saying, "Hey, listen, I got to show off my Nintendo Power videos. I think it's only fair and only fitting." Now I do this, and as you know, and judging from all these, I got a little bit more than expected. A little bit more than what Gary has, so I'm going to go through them real quickly, but I'm going to give you a little history behind the Nintendo Power magazines, okay? Now, did you know that before Nintendo Power even existed, there was another little magazine that came out in the early 80s when Nintendo first came on the big scene? Well, it is something called Nintendo Fun Club, and Fun Club News, where they give you the information and everything about, give you games tips. You can, you can call on a gaming counselor back then. You can call them, hey, how do I get this level and all? Well, and you get some news about what games coming out and all. So I got 4. Now, there were 6 issues of it. The first one was the cover of the original Legend of Zelda, but I couldn't get that one because that was pretty expensive. Unless the price goes down, I couldn't get it. But, however, I got 4 of the 6 here. And this is the first one I got. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And on the back cover, the NES Advantage. I have the NES Advantage. You have Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. So there's that. Also, another cover. RC Pro-Am. And the NES Max. How cool is that, huh? Then you got... Now, this was the first one I ever read. And I thought this was totally cool. And this was the first the first issue that I was given by a friend of mine. But still, I found it on eBay the other day. The Adventure of Link, Zelda 2. So I thought it was so super cool. And finally, RC Pro-Am. Not RC Pro-Am. Hockey, All the Sports Wrap-Up in 1988. Now, this came out in 1988, and on the back, it begins, the Nintendo Power magazine. So, I thought that was super cool. So bearing that in mind, I got my Nintendo Power magazines here, and I want to know your thoughts on this. I'm going to go through them quickly because I have a lot of them. So here we go. I got the first ever Nintendo Power issue, Super Mario Brothers 2, which is so super cool. And I'm reading through it, and it has Double Dragon. It has the second quest of the Legend of Zelda in it, and then it has the Super Mario Brothers 2. They had, and the fun part is they had all these, gaming guys. And just the first time it's a premiere issue. That's right, Super Mario Brothers premiere issue. In July, August 1988. Back then it cost $3.50 to pick up. Could you believe this? This is the first one I got. This is the first one. I bought most of these off eBay, by the way, because I figured I wanted to get them. Got this one too, Super Mario Brothers 3. That's right. It came out in February of 1990. Like I said, this is really cool. Super Mario Brothers 3, my all-time favorite Nintendo game. Past, present, and future. And then you go, then they go into the, you got the Super Mario World. One of my favorites, Super Mario World. So, this one I got, I like this one because Super Mario All-Stars, where it was introduced to Lost Levels. I thought it was a cool cover. And then I got Donkey Kong. This is the one that Gary has. I think I had the other one too. I don't know where I put it. Whatever. So, check this out. So that's so we're going into the 2000s now, and still has the link to it. The Game Boy Advance arriving in 2001, April of 2001. The Game Boy Advance, and then The Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Seasons on the cover. And I got the Super Mario Advance on the cover. It was so so big to do about that. Soul Calibur 2 on the cover on when Link battles only on the GCN. I think I had that game. F-Zero GX on the cover as well. We're going into 2000s, volume 170. And then you got on the cover Fire Emblem. A new Game Boy Advance, because Game Boy Advance has been huge. And then you got the Zelda Four Swords Adventures. Okay. Got this one at, this one was $5 on sale. All right, then we get into the further back and further into the 2000s. You got the new Zelda, Link's Secret Identity. I think it was the precursor of Twilight Princess. Then Mario Kart, ready for Wi-Fi, Nintendo Power. And then Resident Evil coming out. So there's that. And also another Zelda, Phantom Hourglass on the cover. With the, I'm talking about the Wii. And then you got Bunnies Gone Bad. Bad Bunnies, and I don't mean the singer either. Raymond and the Rabbids. Alright. Then you got the 20th anniversary issue, Mad World. From the producer of Wakami, Mad World. Beautiful Joe and all that. And Mario Super Slugger, SmackDown versus Raw. Sean. Alright. And this is the 250 Reasons to Love Nintendo. For the Wii and Mega Man. And then 25 years in the NES, 26-page tribute, and with Super Mario Bros. And then you got the Star Assault. Looks like Star Fox on the cover. Nintendo 3DS. And then you got the Holiday Special with Link on the cover. Or that is what, 2011. And then Nintendo's Next Revolution, the Wii U. And then finally, I got the final Nintendo Power magazine with New Super Mario Bros. U. And they're doing it in tribute to the original cover, which I will just pull out because I want you to give you a little bit of comparison. This is the first, and this is the last. Let me reverse it this way. This is the first, and it's the last. Interesting, huh? Oh, no, that's not one. So, whoop. So those are your Nintendo Power magazines, plus the Nintendo Fun Club. Now, now you'd be thinking, is there any more? Oh, there's more. Wait, there's more. There's more, there's more, there's more, there's more. More than a smorgasbord. Give me a second here. I'm going to put these away. So, Nintendo Power also comes out when the Nintendo Power Advance, and I got both Mario covers on them. Of course, the Super Mario Advance Premier issue for all the Game Boy Advance, and Super Mario World. It has all the mappings and all that. Then you got the Nintendo, shop where you shop for gear back in the day. Yeah. So, shop for some serious Nintendo gear back in the day. So super cool. Okay. And then you got Nintendo Power provides you with your strategy guides. Now, this was from the premiere. This was from the premiere. Super Mario Brothers 2, and this is from the Nintendo Power. Right here. Yep. So inside out. Next issue. So it's World's. This first one here, I believe, it's Worlds 1 through 4. This one. And then the second one, Worlds 5 through 7. So, if you want to play Super Mario Bros., and they got the new Super Mario Bros. That was first out, came out for the Nintendo DS. That's your little mini strategy guides there. And to me, this was the coup de grace of all strategy guides when Nintendo Power came out. I'll do it right now. Super Mario Bros. 3. This is my all-time favorite video game, obviously. And Nintendo Power Strategy Guide. This was one of the coolest things ever. Super Mario Bros. 3. You have everything. Your basic moves, your Mario power-ups, and one-up techniques, Mario Advance moves. You got all the foes, all shapes and sizes, and all that. I thought those were the coolest things. I've always been the type of person that would read this and then try to memorize all the bad guys. So watch up in the... how do you know this? Look it up in the guide, I always say. And then they had a special tribute to Mario. This is the first edition. And this is the second edition. And then they celebrated 20 years of Nintendo Power. 1998 to 2018. 1988 to 2008. 20 years of Nintendo Power before it closed down in 2011 or 2012. But if I want to, my takeaway, this, if you want to be a Super Mario Bros. 3 expert, get this. I recommend it. Excuse me again. Whoa, okay. So that's it. That's all the Nintendo Power magazines I have. So Gary, I want to thank you for inspiring me to do that, and I hope you I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and this was an inspiration by Mr. Garrison 96. Thank you, Gary. Peace out, brother. Love you, man. Hopefully we can talk about this down the line here. So, that's it for episode 1204 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Thank you for tuning in. And until the next episode goes rolling around. Yeah, 1,204. Until another episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with O'Regan Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.